What's up, everybody? This is Slowams4life, and we are back again with another episode of Lovin R&B. And today I have a new guest with me. She goes by the name of Maya. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hi, everybody.
Hey, okay, cool. So I found Maya. Oh, here it is. It's bothering me. All right, so I found Maya on Threads of all places. She was just popping up on. You're on Threads, right? Because I think I saw you on Threads.
Yes, yes, I am on
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I think I saw her on Threads. I probably saw her artwork, or I don't know, but she popped up on my Threads feed, and I reached out like, "Hey, you want to be on the show?" And she said, "Yes, I would love to." And what's crazy is, like, she was busy at the time, so she was like, "Okay, I can't do it this week. Let's try it next week." Reach back out to me next week.
Right.
And usually when that happens, I don't tend to reach out
They
because
don't
I'm
come
like, "All
back.
right," but she's really good because she reached out to me. So I really appreciate that because a lot of people don't do that. So that says
Yes,
a
of
lot about
course.
your character. And so here we are. We made it happen. And
Yes,
so
excited.
yes, just to start off, just tell us your name, your age, and where you're from, and then we'll get into some questions.
Okay, bet. My name is Maya. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Go Bills. And I'm 30.
Okay, cool. Go Niners, even though we suck this year. But yeah, so let me give you a little Wizzy Wild disclaimer. The Wizzy Wild disclaimer is basically sometimes I ask questions that people don't feel comfortable answering. So if you don't want to answer it, no obligation. All you do is say Wizzy Wow, and you're gonna hear
Wizzy
this.
Wow.
I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the Wizzy
I
Wow buzzer.
can.
Okay, cool. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna start you off easy.
Okay.
So, and no pressure with the answers. I just want to know like what type of music you into.
Right,
So
right.
don't feel like you need to say without what the people want you to say. This is all on you. We
No,
get into it.
never.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So name 3 R&B albums that mean the most to you.
Ooh. Three R&B albums that mean the most to me.
Hmm.
Now that's a hard one. I literally listen to everything. Oh gosh. Okay, so 8701, Usher. I feel like everybody like Confessions, but I feel like 8701 is like my favorite album by him. And it means a lot to me. Um, Party Next Door one because he's like kind of like my favorite artist. And wow. Chris Brown, I love all his albums though.
All of them. Okay. What album? What album by Chris Brown though? If you had to pick just one.
Ooh, I can't. I can't do
No.
that. I can't do
No.
that.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it for you. The first album. That's my favorite
Okay.
album. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna start
Okay,
the
yes,
first album
yes.
again.
I give you
Okay.
that. Yes. The first
Okay.
album, yeah. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
definitely.
So Party Next Door. Okay. So what's your top 3 favorite Party Next Door songs?
Now that's my favorite artist. So I oh my God. I didn't know the
Look,
questions was gonna be this hard now. You did not tell me this. I
look,
didn't know
look,
I was
look
gonna
at
have
your
to think.
wall. Look at your wall. You got this. You got this.
No. Okay. Top three favorite Party Next Door songs would be hmm. Okay, it would be What's Good slash Curious. That's
Mm.
one song. It's like combined. Um I love SLS by him. And this is all off no, this is off the first and second album. And You've Been Missed. That actually wasn't that hard.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I heard you miss. I haven't heard it. I don't remember that
Wow.
one.
It's on Party 3. You should check
Is
it
it?
out. Yeah.
Okay. You miss. Okay. Okay. And 8701. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people do go with Confessions, but
Yeah,
there's
they
a
be
few
sleeping on 87.
yeah, I actually did this debate on my page a while ago. Um,
Really?
so What would you say is your favorite song off of 8701?
8701, easy. Can you help me?
Can you help me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All
Yep.
right, so now, name an R&B song that you think nobody played more than you.
Nobody plays more than me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Probably This Woman's Work by Maxwell, the live version though. I feel like no one plays that more than me.
Okay, the live. Yeah, I never really tapped into the live version. That's
Oh
the
my God,
unplugged,
it's so
right?
good.
It's the unplugged version. Is it
Yes.
okay? I gotta check that out. Okay.
Please.
Yeah. I know when that song came out, well, Love and Basketball is that's what it reminded
Yes.
me of.
Everybody
Okay.
loves that.
Okay. Have you saw Maxwell in
Mhm.
concert?
No, I haven't. I want to see him do the little dance, you know?
The knees? Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
want
see
to
him.
see
I
that.
missed them. I missed them this year when they came out here. I'm mad
Oh,
about that.
wow.
Yeah, because he was on tour with Jasmine Sullivan in
Oh, yeah,
October,
he
London.
was.
Yeah.
He was. I
Okay.
forgot about that.
Make your dream R&B singer using these three categories. So, vocal ability, dancing ability, and personality. So you can choose anybody in the world. So let's start off with vocal ability. Who would you choose to make your dream R&B singer?
If it's male, then Chris Brown. If it's female, then Brandy.
Okay. Okay. What about dancing ability?
Dancing ability, Chris Brown.
So Chris Brown's dancing
Yeah,
ability.
yeah, Chris Brown.
Okay. And personality.
Personality. Hmm. I
I
like
mean, for
Rihanna's
what you know.
personality. I like
Yeah.
Rihanna. I relate to her
I
the most personality wise. So I would have
Okay.
to say
Okay, cool. I'm trying to think. For me, vocal ability, I'm gonna go with Mariah Carey. She's like my all-time favorite
good
vocal.
choice. Good choice.
Yeah. Dancing, I'm gonna go with I'll go with Sierra. I like Sierra's dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. If it was a male, I would go Chris Brown. But
Okay. I was gonna
you
say
know,
Usher, but I mean Chris Brown.
hmm and personality, I haven't really thought about that one.
That's a hard one. That's a good question.
Yeah, I haven't. I just like people that are authentic and
Same.
and humble. So
It's hard to find that.
yeah, yeah. So I'll get back to you on that one. Okay. All right. So let's put together your dream tour. So if you had to put four artists on tour, who would you put together on the lineup?
See, okay, now that's hard too. Okay, I know I'm choosing Chris Brown.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind. Hmm. This is hard. Can I look through my
Yeah,
music?
yeah. I'll give you mine.
Okay,
Yeah, you can look through. So
because I know
mine.
I'm forgetting some people.
Okay. And because I
Hmm.
actually thought about this because I want to put tours together eventually. So that's why I was like, let me ask this
Got
question.
you.
But I would do
Okay.
something. Oh, you got yours? Go ahead.
No, I don't. You go first.
Oh, okay. So I would do something like Deborah Cox. I just feel like she doesn't really get her recognition, like Deborah
She
Cox,
doesn't.
uh, Vivian Green,
She doesn't.
Tamia,
Wow.
Tamia, and
These are
I don't
great
really.
choices.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like people that's like kind of like underrated, but
Right.
got the vocals. And maybe Jasmine Sullivan. Throw her on there.
I love me
Or
some Jasmine
Brandy.
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Love Jasmine Sullivan. Hmm. Let me see here. I never saw Brandy live. I would see her live. I wish
Mhm,
Aaliyah was still here because I definitely will want her on tour.
mhm.
Um, who else? I saw Beyonce. I do like. I like. Ariana Grande, but I like her R&B stuff, not more so like the pop stuff. Um, hmm. I wouldn't mind Tamia coming back out either though. I used to
Okay.
listen to a lot of Tamia growing up with my mom.
hmm Yeah, she's dope. I haven't.
She
Yeah, that's
is.
somebody I gotta catch live. Okay. So you said to recap, you said Chris Brown. Did you say Chris Brown?
Yeah, I said Chris Brown. I said a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. So you said like Chris Brown, Brandy, Ariana
Yeah, Chris
Grande.
Brown, Brandy. Yeah, Ariana Grande. I forgot the last person I said. I think I agree with you on
Yeah.
Tamia or
Yeah.
Jasmine
Okay.
Sullivan
Okay.
for
Okay.
sure.
Cool. I like those. If you can choose any two R&B songs in the whole world to be part of your catalog, so meaning like this is your song, you get the residuals and is it residuals royalties?
Yeah,
Like this is part of
royalties.
your yeah. So any two R&B songs in the world, what would you go with? It doesn't necessarily have to be like for the royalties, just if to be a part of your catalog. What
To be
two
a
R&B
like
songs?
mine.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Prototype by Outkast. And I love all of the covers that come out of that song. So I would say
Mm,
that song. And another one. Hmm. R&B. Wow, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Gosh, you have some really good questions.
Thank you. Thank you. I try to keep it like different. I don't like to ask like
Yeah. I was not
the
expecting
same
that.
questions. So
Right, right.
first, I'll give you one
Okay.
while you're thinking.
Yeah.
One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey. I love that song. That
Mm,
song is just like a timeless classic. Like that's one
yeah.
I will have.
Um, I would want to say to have mine. It wouldn't more so be about the royalties, but just because I love the song so much, I Care for You by Aaliyah. I like
Mhm.
that's like my favorite song by her. So I would want that. For
Okay. Okay.
sure.
Cool. Alrighty. Um. So now, oh, it's funny that you say Aaliyah because my next question is has Aaliyah in it. That's funny. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you had to make a 4-song EP using only songs by Aaliyah and Sierra, so 4 songs, any 4 songs in the world by them, it's 4-song EP. What songs would you pick?
I'm choosing. Okay, so obviously, I Care for You by Aaliyah.
Okay.
I'm choosing Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. And then from Sierra, I'm choosing her song called My Love.
Mhm.
And I need a fast song. So Goodies was pretty good. People be sleep on that song. I'll choose Goodies.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like my love. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I didn't even really think about my answers to this question, but I'm gonna just try on the fly.
Now you feel like
Uh,
me.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just try on the fly. Definitely, I'm gonna have "Promise" by Sierra. That has to be on there.
That's a good one. That's a
Promise,
great one.
Promise. Oh, my love is a good one too, but probably Body Party. Yeah, I gotta have Body Party.
Mm.
Yeah. And then Aaliyah, I'm gonna go with Let Me Know. Let Me Know. Or is it? Yeah, I think it's Let Me Know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, and I don't know. Four
Well,
page
at your
later.
best, I think. I think it's at your
Yeah,
best.
at your best.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then let me know. No, no, no. 1 in a million. 1 in a
Well,
million.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
good.
What's the most disappointing project of 2024 to you?
Mm. See, I won't lie. I do listen to a lot of underground music. So I may not be able to actually say.
Mhm.
Um,
Do
I
you
didn't
have any,
really
or you
care
just don't
for
want to say?
Megan's projects.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I said I didn't really care for Megan the Stallion, her album
Oh,
this year.
okay.
I really
Okay.
didn't, yeah, hear too much noise about that. Mm,
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really check that out.
yeah.
Um, I listened I listened to a few recently, like Mary J. Blige, her new project. I'm not really a
Oh, she
fan of that.
dropped?
Yeah, last week, I think Friday or something.
Oh, wow. I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan. Yeah, she has a few songs on there I like, but mm.
I
And
think
then
I heard one song on the radio from that album, and I didn't really care for it.
yeah, yeah, I was kind of disappointed. And then also there's this group called Flow. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they're like a
Mm-mm.
new group and they're like getting real big buzz on social media. Like a lot of pages are posting them like, oh, Flow is the next group out. And I don't really care for the project either. It was pretty disappointing.
Oh, wow. What is the group made up of? Is it like
It's
two
I
female?
man, it's three girls,
Oh, okay.
three women. And then I think they're from I want to say the UK or something. I don't know.
Mm,
But yeah. Mm-mm.
that's different.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, maybe it has to grow on me. I don't know. But first listen, I was like,
Yeah.
name an R&B song that reminds you of your ex and why.
Ooh, an R&B song that reminds me of my ex.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let me take a look.
Sure. And if you
I
don't
mean, it depends
answer,
on the ex,
yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
It depends on the ex. I would say Bad Idea by Aaron Ray.
I
Do you
like that
listen
song.
to Aaron Ray? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So you know, pretty
yeah.
self-explanatory by the song title.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so what's your pet peeve when it comes to an R&B? Well, we'll throw in rap too. R&B or a rap song. Like what's a pet peeve of yours when you hear a song? Like a pet
Hmm.
peeve in the song. So I'll give you mine and then you can give me yours. So one of
Okay.
mine is like police sirens. Like whenever I hear like a siren in like a song, like it annoys me because I be thinking
Get
like,
paranoid.
yeah, I'm like, do I need to turn it down, like pull over? So
That's
that's
funny.
annoying. Yeah. And then also like when they repeat like a chorus or a verse too many times, it gets kind of annoying. Like
Mm,
it's like they're like trying to fill in, like they don't know what else
the
to say. So they're
song.
yeah. So those are like
Hmm.
two pet peeves of mine.
My pet peeves would have to be too much rifting. Like, like I get when people want to show their vocal ability, but too much rifting in a song can like destroy it for me. So
Mm,
that's a huge pet peeve of mine.
mm,
Um, and then I'm big on lyrics. So if songs don't actually make sense, because I'm the type of person like I'll pay attention to a song. So if the song doesn't make sense for real, then that's a pet peeve for me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm big on that too. I like when a song is well written, or if it's
Yes.
written in a different way that I haven't heard before. I
Right.
like that, you know. So,
Right. Big on
okay.
that.
What's three slow jams everybody should listen to tonight?
Listen to tonight.
Yeah.
Mm, listen to tonight. That's a good question. I know what I would listen to.
Yeah, you put
I
them
would
on. Like
listen.
what?
Yeah, I mean, I would listen to Not You Too by Drake and Chris Brown. Y'all should play that tonight.
Mhm.
What else should y'all play tonight? Let me see. Hmm. R&B jams, or you said we doing rap too?
Yeah. Slow jams. Slow jams. Then that
Slow
was good.
jam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you, got you.
Mhm.
Okay, R&B slow jams. Y'all should go play some Summer Rain tonight by Carl Thomas. Y'all should
Mhm.
definitely play that. And let me give you another good one. Let me give you another good one. Mm, you should play. See, this is so hard.
So many good ones out there.
It is like we're talking about R&B here. Like this is not
Mhm.
just okay. You should play "Good Hills" by Anderson .Paak.
Okay, good. I don't think I heard that one.
Oh
Is that
my
new?
god! No.
That's
Oh, you
is that new or is it like old?
no, it's actually fairly old. Like came out a few
Oh,
years ago. It
okay.
got
Yeah, I'm
Jasmine
not.
Sullivan on it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really tapped in with Anderson like that. Like besides like Silk Sonic, like his new
Hmm.
stuff, like with the group, is it No
Yeah,
Worries or yeah, I like that album.
yeah, that
But
was a good album. He's pretty good
yeah,
though. You should check him out.
okay. Yeah, I gotta tap in, like really. I was doing a little research okay, on your page, and
Uh-oh.
I saw that you also sing, and I saw that you're a songwriter as well. Is that accurate?
I that is very accurate.
Okay, so what's the current what's currently going on with that? Are you still actively doing that, or
I
what you?
am still actively songwriting. Um, I've been taking a little break to focus on my art because it's so time consuming, but I definitely do still write on the side. It's like a nice little side gig for me.
Okay. Uh, do you have like a dream artist that you would love to write for?
I would like to write for, I mean, it's probably obvious, but Chris Brown. He's been the answer to like a lot of my questions today, but I would love to write for Chris Brown. Yeah.
And what type of song would you write for him?
I would definitely write either a song that he could dance to, because I like to write upbeat stuff, but I actually have a song for him like in the cut, which is like a slow love song.
Okay,
So yeah.
cool. Well, hopefully, if Chris Brown sees this, hopefully hit her up so she can write
Yeah.
that song for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your top three favorite places? And I'm giving you this question because you're a singer, so I just want to
Hmm.
see where you go with this. If you had to pick three places to perform at, what would be your top three places to perform? It can be like anywhere in the world or like just yeah, it could be like Super Bowl or Grammy stage. Like, what would be your top three?
Well, I don't necessarily have that desire these days, but
Mm.
back in the day, I would have loved to grace BET award stage. I used to always want to, perform there. Super Bowl was always a big dream of mine, and really anywhere outside the country. I've never been outside the country other than Canada, which doesn't count because I'm from New York. So
Oh,
anywhere outside the country.
okay. Yeah, those some good. I always used to think like I was big on 106 in Park, so that would be like a place
Mm,
that I would like feel like I made
Grew
it.
up on 106 in Park.
Can you talk about your artwork a little bit? Because like you have some really dope artwork.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing that? And like what made you really like go out there like with your artwork?
Well, to be completely candid, I was working like an office job maybe 4 years ago. And I'm the type of person, I've always been a creative. Like I identify myself as a creative. So working like a 9 to 5 was, a little boring to me. So, well, one day I actually did a TikTok at my job about how we weren't working, and I ended up getting fired for that. So
Mm,
after that happened, I'm like, you know what? This isn't for me anyway. Like I know it's not for me. So let me just hone in on my craft. And I started drawing. I always knew I could draw, but I never painted. So painting was more so a way for me to find a way to sell my artwork and make it, look professional.
mm.
And you know, ever since then, I never looked back. I've been painting ever since.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She has some nice artwork. And do you have any like stand like handy close by or no?
Oh man, I don't. They're all in the
No?
other room.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna edit it and we'll throw in some of your artwork.
please.
Post edit. But yeah, she's dope. Definitely check her out. I saw the Mike Tyson one she did. That is hilarious. Hilarious. So
I love to
um,
laugh, so.
yeah, yeah. Definitely wanted to highlight that a little bit. So now I want you to fill in the blank for me. Got a couple
Okay.
questions. My favorite R&B album of the 2000s is fill in the blank.
Of the 2000s. Wow.
I know it's probably kind of hard to remember like the
Yeah, that's
eras.
like half my
Yeah.
life. I mean,
Mm,
it's like, okay, the 2000s. Oh my God. My brain is like,
mhm. Okay, yeah, it was probably like Chris Brown, T-Pain,
yeah,
Usher, like
so many
those kind
people
of
are so influential during
yeah.
that time.
Mm.
Man.
If you can't think, I can give you the Wizzy Wow if you can't think of
Wizzy Wow, man. Because, wait,
Stumped her.
yeah, I forgot about
Probably,
that. I was going to use that.
yeah, probably would have been Usher 80, 87 or one. I think that came what
Yeah, and
2001,
that's
right?
what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Usher, either
Yeah.
Confessions or
Okay, we'll take that. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So now this is this or that round. I'm gonna give you two options. You just let me know which one you feeling the most. No pressure.
Okay,
And
this one sounds easy.
yeah, okay. Okay. So let's start off with two songs by Jodeci. So Cry for You or Love You for Life. Which one do you
Cry
like?
for you.
Cry for
Yes.
You? Yeah.
Yep, that's
Wow.
my jam.
Yeah, that one. Okay. All right. So do you listen to Keep Sweat?
I've never really been a Keith Sweat fan.
No.
I know a
Okay.
few of his songs though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give you the question anyways. Okay.
Yeah, let me see.
Um, so Keep Sweat, Nobody, or Keep Sweat, Right and Wrong Way. Do you know that song?
I'm gonna
Right
have
and
to
Wrong
say
Way.
nobody because I don't know the other one.
Another one. You heard it before. It's he starts off like
Probably.
you like don't give me to sing.
You
I
want to
call
sing it
myself
for
the
me?
golden. Yeah, I call myself the golden vocals because I just love to sing, even though my so he starts off like you may be young, but you're ready. No, you don't know
Okay,
that
yeah,
song?
that does sound familiar. That does
Mario
sound
did a
familiar.
cover. Yeah, Mario did a cover of that
Okay.
song. But okay, so nobody is her answer.
Yes.
It's like a because I always sing like in like all the episodes, most of the episodes. I
Oh,
always
you
find a
do?
way to sing. All right. So Brownstone, um,
Mm.
If You Love Me, you know that
Mm-hmm.
song, right?
Of course.
Or Jade, Don't Walk Away.
Ooh, now I sang both those songs live before too. That's
Mm.
hard. Those are two good ones.
Mhm. Which one you like the most?
People be sleep on Jade though. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with
Jade.
Jade.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a jam.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Brownstone, but I do like that one. I'm gonna go with
Yeah, I'm gonna
Brownstone.
choose the underdog because I'm an underdog girl. So.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. What about So For Real? You familiar with them, right?
hmm
Okay. So So For Real, Candy Rain, or So For Real, Every Little Thing I Do.
Ooh, that's
Which
a good one too.
which one?
Mm. I'm gonna do Candy Rain.
Candy Rain? Okay. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah. People be going with Every Little Thing. Well, I think most people will say Candy Rain, but I see a few people say Every Little Thing better.
Yeah,
So
that's a hard one
um,
though.
yeah. Okay. Last one I got for you. It is current, little R&B.
Okay.
SZA, Snooze. You familiar with that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or her damage.
Ooh,
Which
that's a
one?
hard one. I just said that like 1,000 times. Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with damage.
Damage. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do damage.
Okay. Cool. Why damage?
It hits home more for me than snooze.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, that's all I got for you. Thank you again for being on the show. Like, I really appreciate your knowledge,
Yeah.
just your
Sure.
energy. And before I let you go, I'm gonna give you the chance to promote anything you want to promote or anything you want to say. The floor is yours.
I just want to say thank you for having me and reaching out. I was really happy to be a part and I had fun. Um, cop some art, y'all. Check it
Yeah,
out. That's all I
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Buy
Make
my
sure
art.
yeah, yeah. So check out our art. We'll post a link in the description and things like that. And before you go, before I sign off in my special Wizzy Wow way. So I'm gonna sign off saying Wizzy Wow, and I'm gonna need you to sign off right after me, incorporating Wizzy Wow. Cool?
Okay.
It's a tradition. All right. All right, y'all. This has been another episode of Lovin R&B, Slow Jams for Life. Wizzy Wow. So,
Buy my art. Catch me on the flip side. Thank you, Wizzy Wow.
there it is.
Nothing but slow jams coming through the speakers right now. Pandora got you heated right now.